Hey, so this is a tutorial on how to follow the protocol. So slotting opponents, that's mainly what we're going to be doing. Or, I mean, it's not a typical blitz because we don't have a target list prepared beforehand. Just because TKR, TS, whatever, they're they're handling that, so they're doing the brunt of the work. We're just sort of mopping up or being backup. Um, so in terms of slotting opponents, there are two ways that you can do it. The first way is just going on the enemy alliance list, either the Federation or TLE. I'll use TLE as an example. So for example, if we want to, if we look here, we can see, oh, war slots available. If they have this little green shield, that means we can attack them. So 3 war slots available is pretty good. So that means we can get 3 of our guys on him. As we see his nation ID on the bottom left there, 205997. Then we can go to Minipax bots and type in .fc, which is .find counters, and the ID was 205997. Type in that, and there we go. And now we have a bunch of nations here. So we see he's got 3 defensive war slots open, and we can see his military here, so we can sort of, match him up with people who are like slightly equal or whatever. So we're going to want to find three nations since he has 3 slots available. So we get Shuel, Rio, Sendai, and Zarnas. We can go to comms, and then we ping them at Sendai, right, at Zarnas. So we put it all in one message, put all the pings in one message, and then we can also, put the link. We got the link there. Bear war ASAP, and we simply do that. And then after with home to do that, it'll create a little target channel. So this is just one for example. This is just like a raid that our friend here did, or our ally here did. It'll appear right here, and you can see it's got 20 settings, whatever. Then you want to drag it down into the necessary categories, so we can assign people to say, okay, I'm doing 11 to 13. Oh, Kieran's doing 14 to 16. Whatever. So we just drag it in. Okay, he's got 20 cities. We drag him into the 20 cities one. I'm going to drag this one into the raid because we're not at war yet, and this guy's from NPO. He's not from TLE or the Federation. So this is basically a raid, right? He has no military. So yeah, that's how you find targets. The other way that you can do it is, say you start off with like a nation ID. So like if you're trying to find a target, then you can do .ft. So take my nation name for example, and then let's say I want to find targets in TLE. Oh, so now I've found a bunch of targets from TLE that I can declare war on. So let's say I'm going to be one of the ones to declare war on, I don't know, Norge, or let's say Nautilus. And let's say I want to find 2 other people since he has 3 defensive slots open. So FC 184665. And let's say, okay, so I'm going to declare war on him. Okay, let's get Kakia to declare war on him, and also get Kieran to declare war on him. So now we have 3 people, and now we can just ping them here, whatever. Yeah, so that's how you slot opponents. Next thing, dispatching orders. Basically, just follow a format that's clear and is step by step, so people can easily follow it. Read this yourself on your own time, and also aim for control of one theater. Don't do both. Don't do airstrikes and ground attacks at the same time, right? You just want to aim for either air control first and then ground control. All right, solidify your control in one theater before going to the next one. And then yeah, so this is the order of priority. Take AC or GC, and then 0 out, and then we'll hold at resistance, etc. So yeah, that's how you fulfill your duties.